this video, I would like to tell you about leak on the Respironics DreamStation 2. First, let me show you how I got to this screen. If I push my round button, then it will start the machine, stop it, and when it stops, then I can get to the screen that allows me to go to settings. When I'm in settings, I'm going to go all the way to the end. Notice these 3 dots on the right. That's showing me that there's going to be 3 screens to page through. So I'm going to swipe up to page through those screens until I can get to view reports. If you cannot see this screen, then you need to ask your medical supply company to give you access to see this information. Anytime I'm watching leak, I'm only going to look at one day. I don't want to look at a rolling average over multiple days. I just want to see how last night looked. And what this will tell me, if I go down, look at the very bottom, is my average mask fit. The goal is to be 100% or as close to 100% as you can get. And so then if I am not getting up to that goal of close to 100%, then I'm going to go back to that main screen again. So here you'll see a feature called Mask Fit. This is going to allow me to fit my mask and try to make sure that it's going to be getting a good seal even at higher pressure. If I have ramp, then I'm going to start a lower pressure and then work my way up over time to a target pressure during the night. So if I fit my mask at that lower pressure, I won't have tested the seal against higher pressure. But if I use Mask Fit, I can test my mask against a higher pressure. So I would hit Start, and this will cause the blower to then blow pressure, and it's going to tell me how my fit is. In this case, I have a leak, and so it's telling me I need to adjust my mask. Once I adjust my mask, it will tell me I have a good fit once I have corrected that leak sufficiently. Whenever you're trying to troubleshoot leak, it's important to think about all the possible places where you can get leak. You can get leak from the mask. More often you will hear the sound of the leak, although sometimes it may not wake you up if it's just at the right angle where it's not making very much noise. But if you're getting a lot of leak and it's not waking you up, also consider the possibility that your mouth may be opening. It's common for people, particularly when they're new on PAP, to first sleep with their mouth open when they're in deep sleep as they're adjusting to PAP. And so sometimes we need to do things to help you be better about keeping your mouth closed. I like to start with a chin strap as just a trainer to get you used to using a smaller mask, but also keeping your mouth closed. But if that chin strap doesn't work, then the next step is trying a mask that goes over the mouth if you don't have one already. Remember though, you can also open your mouth and break your seal even when your mouth is covered. With a mask that is over the mouth and sitting under the nose, if your jaw moves, it will pull that mask away from the nose and cause leak, or it can cause leak anywhere where it's sealing around the mouth. If you have a mask that cups the nose and mouth together, if your mouth moves, you could then pull the mask down so that it's not getting as good of a seal. Or if you're laying on your side, you may just put enough pressure against the mask that it can no longer keep a good seal against the contour of your face. So whenever you're thinking about troubleshooting leak, you have to think about, could I be getting leak at my mouth? Could I be getting leak at my mask? And then also, could leak be coming from somewhere else? Sometimes you could get a hole in the tube that causes leak or have another problem with the machine. Those typically will make more noise and are easier for you to identify just by listening. But that's another consideration. Cats love tubing and they will poke holes in tubing if you're not careful. If you've got the kind of cat that likes to play with your tubing, and then you can get some leak from there as well. But the most common leak that I will see is the mask or the mouth being the one that you're less likely to realize is happening. So again, if you can test your mask by using Mask Fit, or you can go to Settings, go to the last screen, and then go to View Report and look at your one-day data for leak down at the bottom at Average Mask Fit.